Jesus.
I
want to talk Rogan, man.
Oh shit! Okay, that's old news, bro.
It's definitely old news.
Yeah,
it's definitely old news. I actually, I really liked what India Ari said yesterday.
What did she say yesterday?
Well, number one, she said she don't think Joe Rogan is racist. She just thought it was insensitive, and she said that she's not into cancel culture.
So she actually, what was her initial comments? Because I think she's commenting on her initial thing. She was like, "Take my stuff off Spotify."
Yeah, and she expounded on that. Her initial comments was, Spotify pays artists pennies, but pays Rogan $100 million, and Rogan says things like this. She was like, it wasn't even just the COVID misinformation. I put that in air quotes. It was his language around race. But what she said yesterday was real, man. She was like, yo, I don't believe in cancellation. I believe in curation.
Yeah.
Meaning, I chose to step away from Spotify because I don't want to be on a platform that supports that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I mean, she said more than that, of course. Y'all can, insert it if you want. But I was just like, yo, that's what everybody should do. We live in a curation culture.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, just simply don't listen. And she said she's not into censorship. And I'm gonna be honest, man, that's not even happening. I don't gotta be honest, it's the truth. If you're a radio personality, podcaster, rapper, comedian, artist in general, anybody that does this for a living, if you open your mouth and words come out for a living, you can't be for censorship.
Yeah, that is correct.
And if you are if you are from a certain era, there is no way in hell you can look at Joe Rogan and be like, that's fucked up.
Right.
That's what kills me about all of this.
Yeah.
The lack of self-awareness that some people have, the hypocrisy that some people have.
I was talking about this the other day. Like, yo, if they just release the Call of Duty or Fortnite transcripts of these little 14-year-olds, all they need to do is release that shit. And everybody, cancel culture's done, baby.
The whole alphabet they say.
These little kids say everything.
Let me run forensics on anybody's phone.
Son, over.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, I said it before and I say it again. I don't think there's ever room for a white person to use the N-word just simply because I don't think any of us should use it, but definitely a white person because it's just like there's no upside to it.
Right? Yo, and I think so if you listen to Rogan, he agrees. Like there's this
100%.
Weird conversation that happened on the internet when we were calling out that this is like a clear hit piece on Rogan.
Yes.
And the people were saying, oh, there's a lot of white people out here justifying him using the N-word. And it's like, Rogan doesn't even justify it. Rogan's like, I regret doing it. That's why I apologize.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I didn't do it. He didn't call anybody the N-word. I mean, it's up to you guys to decide in what way it can be used and worse and not use at all, obviously. But it's not like he was speaking about the word. Right?
He was speaking about the word. He was talking about titles of albums. He was quoting comedians. The Planet of the Apes thing was the worst one to me. But even
and
with
he says that's the most regrettable.
But by the way, that was 12 years ago. We've all made fucked up, terrible jokes. And I listen to Joe Rogan. I don't know him personally like you do. I met him twice, but I've been listening to him over a decade. The one thing I've always liked about Joe is his self-awareness.
Yes.
Right? So if you go back and watch the Planet of the Apes thing, even in that commentary, he literally goes, oh, my bad, that's fucked up. That was racist. And then he switches and starts talking about the love how he loved being in that environment and how he enjoyed watching in the movie in that setting, whatever. But it's just like, man, the thing that really got me this week was just the lack of self-awareness of some people because I'm watching certain folks take him to task and I'm like, bro, I've been following you for years. And what happened on Monday morning, literally. Everybody started getting aired out. All of these different people started getting aired out. All of these different things they said on blogs back in the day. All these different things they said on television or in comedy shows